And as you can see by today's title, we are going to be building a nether wart farm. Now, I also did some looking into our XP, into our mob farm. It does not work. It didn't even work when I tried it in creative world. So once we've put the start of the nether wart farm in, I'll head over to where the skeleton spawner is and mark out the area to dig out over there. So hopefully I can find a working one over there, which would be nice. So with that out of the way, let's get on with it. Oh damn! Yeah, I completely forgot about that. Oh god, that's never a good start, is it? I still have no idea what that sound is. Alright. Let's try that again, shall we? Ooh. That tree grew, but that one hasn't. I have changed a few things, notably in the other village, which I will show you at some point during this episode, either this episode or the next one. I've actually kind of put a dampener on, no pun intended, where I want to build my nether wart farm. Although, no, I'm not answering your question. Yeah, how to you too. I'm still not answering your question. Alright. Well, this was originally here when I had a random villager at my, at the base, who wouldn't firstly use the bed or the lectern which I had here. So, let's rip this out. Which is kind of a shame, because if I could have gotten that to work, gotten the villager to work here, I'd have had access to what I needed without having to travel too far. But that, unfortunately, was not to be the case. So. I didn't do much myself this weekend. Mostly I was thinking, what are they going to stream? That's why there was no content up. I may actually do 2 Minecraft streams a week, one on a Monday and one on a Saturday. If you like the idea, please do let me know. If not, I will have a look at what other games I've got and take it from there. As always, your feedback is much appreciated. The funny thing is, what I find awkward, what I want to do and what I can do, I'm fairly limited on. But I will try and put out the best content possible with what I can do, so. Right, let's see. Well, I can't dig in that wall. Let's see. to there. That's quite a big farm. Anyway, let's see. Did I bring a shovel? Of course I didn't. Ah, dear. That's okay, that's okay. I can dig the dirt out afterwards. And all right, I didn't bring any wood with us either. Don't want that tree, I want some of those up there. There is now no villagers in this village at all. I actually don't know what happened to well, make that happen. I was spending a lot of time at the other village. Yes, I put the beds and that over there, but the people that were here just weren't, as you noticed, weren't trading, weren't accepting trades, weren't, you know, nothing was happening. Which is why I moved everything over there. But I don't know in doing that if I ended up mucking up more with this village. But, you know. As my friend likes saying, it is as it is. It is what it is, sorry. So, but what I will do while I'm here, as nobody's now, as this place isn't actually in use, at least not at the moment, and it probably won't be in the foreseeable future either. I will take like the logs and that out of here. Saves me cutting down some trees anyway. And just replace where I've taken the logs and that out with the andesite. So I'm not, you know, okay, yes, I'm getting rid of the actual building, I guess, but I mean, come on, this was supposed to be a blacksmith. The blacksmith made out of wood. Especially with, you know, active lava source just to the side. It's one of those, it kind of doesn't make sense while making a little bit of sense at the same time. Right. As you can probably hear, that is my wool farm behind me. I put it there because, well, let's be honest, with how noisy the cow farm is, that one at the base would have been even louder. And, well, initially I was supposed to go underneath the base, and trying to get sheep to follow you is never easy. Now I've ripped the wood off of there. Morning. Huh. Okay. So I'm going to go with a standard build. Well, I'm trying, believe me, I'm trying. And what do I need? Ah, I know. I don't need those buckets on me. Oh, he's gonna, that villager's gonna talk to me again. That's how yeah, that's how busy our pumpkin farm is at the moment. I'm still fine-tuning my yeah, I'm still fine-tuning my redstone before I try and automate it. When I automate it, that would make life a hell of a lot easier. And I need a shovel. Where is it? X. Oh, come on. I ain't got to go through all of that again, have I? Yeah, unfortunately. This is risky because I don't want to lose this shovel, but got a little bit of dirt there, so. Alright, let's get this dug down. I'm hoping, though, this shovel lasts a lot longer than it looks. Oops. What the idea with this potion farm is, especially here, is to dig it down, which is obviously what I'm doing. Put the andesite in, which I'm comically short of. Because of course I am. Oh dear, oh dear. Now, you in there like that. Okay, back to bed. Actually, I've got no more, have I? No, that's gravel. I might actually have some more. Whoa. Since the last episode, I have been back to the nether, as you probably noticed, with the wart shards and, you know, the nether wart and the soul sand. It was very, very uneventful. Which is the only reason why I didn't stream it when I'd done that bit. It will be a while before we go back, but when we go back... we'll have a dancing zombie. I mean, when we go back... there will be more for us to do, you know. Ooh, Nautilus shell. Come on in. Come on in. I need that. No, yeah, come here. Come on. Thank you. And I pick up the zombie flesh because of reasons. Well, at the moment, as zombies can't open doors. Well, neither can spiders, so, you know. Hang on a minute. Hang on a minute. Wait your turn. So accommodating. Come here then. Thank you. Anybody else? Hello? Nope. Good. Always nice. Let's see now. Let's move the trident out, the raw beef. The rotten flesh. Bring the slabs. There's a wood back. I'll worry about the sand momentarily, I suppose. Yep, that'll do. I will be changing this up, building material wise, so it won't just be ooh. Yeah, it won't just be cobble and wood. I will slowly replace the cobblestone. As I said, I use that as basic building, you know. And as I don't have a silk touch pick at the moment, you can imagine it would be more of a pain, you know, to do that with, say, smooth stone, as if you get a bit of it wrong, you then obviously end up with cobble if you don't have silk touch pick. So I'm a little it's a little dubious, I think is probably the best way of putting it. And I'll probably do that one more line. Yeah, that line will do it. There we go. I will, unfortunately, need to head back into the nether at some point, because I'm also in need of magma cream. Because I'm trying something. Well, I've got an idea, which until I get it working, I don't really want to mention. But if I get the idea working, getting up and down to the mine will be so much easier. Right, so I need to intersect the corners. Go, and there, and hey, up here. Right. And I've just seen a bit of an issue. Maybe. The one good thing about nether wart, it doesn't need water. So I can kind of get away with yeah, I can get away with not putting any water in, which is also the other reason why it's up. Oh god, Yeah, done that little tool. I was hoping to only got 3. Yeah, only what I've got 3. The idea I had, though, honestly, was almost do a grass roof on this one. And I know what you're thinking, grass roof, it sounds, but, well, not necessarily a grass roof, a tree roof, to be specific. Because you know, with a leaf roof, all you need to do around the edge is have a log, and almost any log, and that then keeps that keeps the leaves from decaying. I can't remember if that got changed or not, but I do know that when that was how it was the last time I tried to do that. So that may be something else I'll look at in a creative world to see how that works, because I also want to decorate a few of the paths with as close as you'll get to hedges. To stop the edges being very, very flat, or looking like, well, almost looking like they don't belong. Whereas if I can get that right, that won't be the case. In keeping everything fairly close to where home base is, it's making life a lot easier at the moment. I'm also a little hesitant to expand to explore too far out, because when the new update arrives, obviously it'll only come into where the new chunks are. Which, if you've already explored as much of your map as you can, you've got no way for the new chunks to spawn. So, yeah, that I'm being very cautious with. Is probably the best way of putting it. Now, another idea I had for... Oh, I wish I could mute him. The wandering trader is really starting to do my head in. Ow. The other idea I had... Let's go with this. Was... Because obviously that's the way inside the almost the innards at the home at the moment. The other idea I had was right about here, putting a small staircase up, much like we have around the other side. Now, I haven't decided on the steps. That may possibly be, unfortunately, may have to be oak again, not oak again, sorry, cobblestone again. Or I may even... No, it won't be. I'll be able to get away. I may smelt up some stone for that. So that'll be this area between the two torches that I'll have. I want 3 wide flight, a 3 wide staircase. Set back like that. And what I may do with that, I may make it smooth stone bricks, because me personally, I prefer smooth stone brick over, or you know, the bricks over the actual smooth stone. Here we go. Then I can pull the path around here and up to the front door. What I may actually do before I do all that is have a look how you make lanterns. We've been living with torches for long enough. Let's see how we make lanterns. Oh, iron nuggets. That's interesting. Obviously, the main one I want is glowstone, especially in-house. But yeah, that's interesting. Let's see, put the shovel away because I don't want to break that. And now I'm in need of coal again. Who would have thought it? And slabs away because I don't need those. Roof is done. I have the door on me. I have torches on me. Let's get back and get that done. And the one good thing about that being that colour, it does break up my usual colour scheme for my buildings. I mean, you look at andesite and oak and birch as opposed to spruce, birch, and it's like chiseled diorite, not chiseled diorite, polished diorite stairs. It's not much, notably it isn't much, but it is different, and that honestly is what I was going for. That was what the idea was. Some ideas that I come up with, I don't always put into action, so I tend to almost ignore the impact, if you like, of what it could do. The one good thing about me now streaming, it gives me an idea to try out those ideas along with my more recognisable builds, you know. And honestly, I can't say initially this was the home that came to mind, but it's the home we've got. Oh, okay, what are you selling? Huh? Where did... Don't want vines, don't want pumpkins. Ooh. Now that's very interesting. It is. Unfortunately, he will not have the red sandstone when I come back, which is very annoying. This, I have to admit, I'm probably the most pleased with. Right, I still need to get the snow out of there, which I regret I still haven't done. But the storeroom near the home, you know, the yeah, the enchantment room under the stairs. Yeah, the idea with it, the idea hasn't translated well, but the build has, and honestly, I'm glad it has. I think one of the things I would change is probably the height of this line here, but because of how sorry, because of how the rest of the building goes, it doesn't work the way it should, unfortunately. My other idea, as far as the wall was concerned, I mean, it was only going to be here and yeah, because that dirt was going to get pushed back too, so it was in line with that. Was to leave a gap just here and where there's torches for me to get through, but to stop the drowned from climbing over. But that's as far as I got. But as I said, that was an idea. I will probably look into that, because as an idea it doesn't sound too bad. If anything, as an idea that sounds quite good. Just want to update that part of the... I'll go straight across. I know I said I'd probably not do this, but I don't mind squaring this bit off. The funny thing is, if the water around the other side was more fluid, I probably would have a small dock here. Which honestly wouldn't hurt me much. It wouldn't hurt the... If anything, instead of hurting the home, it'd probably help it. But it doesn't, so... The irony is, if it wasn't as snowy as it is, we could make that work by, you know, widening the tributary out and putting some water buckets down there. But as it is, I mean, you can see here the water just freezes. That was silly, but thank you. I'm also trying to work on lighting up, you know, under here, because currently that's mostly where the drowned are spawning. If I can light it up around here, that should, in theory at least, stop them from spawning, making it a lot easier around here in the evenings, a lot safer anyway. But that's me getting ahead of myself. What was I? Right. Let's see if we can mine up some coal, shall we? It also gives me the opportunity to show you what I've changed in the mines as well. And I've changed a little bit down there. I mean, there's nothing stupidly spectacular, but it's changed a little down here. Oh yeah. I forgot that. Forgotten just how dark it gets down here. Yes, that is soul sand down there, but the problem is I need to go through the soul sand, get across sand. I can't get out that way. Okay, now I'm stuck. That's the downside to soul sand down there. So we go down the stairs. What I tried to do was have a water drop one side and a water elevator the other, which, as you just saw, was there. But the idea doesn't translate too well just yet. I'm in the middle. Oh, coal. That was handy. I'm just in the middle of doing some branch mining on another floor, which does. Ooh, and redstone. Does mean that possibility of a lot more diamonds. For the other way of me more iron. For the other way of me getting down though, I think it's a magma block and a water stream, I think. In which case that's killing some magma cubes, if I remember rightly. Here we go. Oh, that's not a good sound. Iron. 17 iron ore from that one vein. That's just crazy. One in there, one in there. I'll sort that out off stream. I got what I needed to get. How am I doing for cobble? 68. Yeah, good. I did find a little. I did find a little trick, so I'm going to try and use that where it comes to doing the. Ooh. There we go. Where it comes to doing the stairs, I'll put the other little trick in. I'll do a whole stack. While that's smelting up. The next idea I had, because now we have a nether wart farm here, the next idea was to either do a much larger carrot farm because one of the farmers trades carrots, and probably slightly increase on the wheat farm because of, yeah. I may try my hand at redstone where it comes to those as well. Okay. That's it. So, anyway. Where's that axe? Always in need of wood. As you can tell from my builds, I do like using birch a fair bit. As I said, you know, cobble and that I'll slowly start switching out, but I'll mostly stick with the likes of birch, spruce wood, you know. Something you don't see that often. You know, something that's almost, if you like, almost undoubtedly a build of mine, if you like. There we go. If not, that will not decay. And it still won't decay because it's connected. Thank you. Oh, well, anything else? Ooh. What the hell did I even pick up? Really? Please tell me that's not a ghost. Of course it is. Oh no, not again. That's not another witch, surely. I mean, why should it not surprise me? Ow! You see me during the day and you think, I'm already dead, it can't hurt anymore. Idiot. Anyway. What else did I put? There we go. Let's see how much this stone has done. Hopefully, I can put my redstone away. I'll fill one more, then I will. Thank you. It's something I looked at where it comes to well, stone grinder. Now, where is it? Now, come on. Not worried about sandstone or smooth granite, come on. Alright, so we've got stone slabs. Now what I want are those, but obviously the bricks. Those are ultimately what I'm after. Because it will allow me to also improve the stairs here. Because let's be honest, that's not the nicest looking staircase. But first, head this way, down here, and simply 1, 2, 1, 2. Oh, damn it! 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. There we go. Just like that. Now that already is an improvement. Yeah, I have sort of kind of a love-hate relationship where it comes to the witches in this at the moment. I love to avoid them, and I love to do melt face. Oh yeah, that's better. Look at that. That's much, much better. Oops. Oh, God damn it, really? Yeah, I've forgotten how much into well, almost entwined my buildings are at the moment. Yeah. There won't be much use for these cobble stairs at the moment. Stick them in there. Let's see if the rest of the stone's finished. I can then replace that. Honestly, looks a lot better. Hands down, looks a lot better. Ow. It just adds a little detail. I mean, it's not much, granted, but detail's detail, ultimately. Yeah, so that's going to be here, that'll get replaced. That'll probably be the last two. Yeah. I don't know, hang on, can I get away with... I don't think I can I? Ah, I can. Yeah, I can get away with putting a slab in there. And yeah, damn. Okay. Really? I didn't. Oh, well, that works. So that would mean, yeah, it would. In trying to save room, I've inadvertently done the opposite. So, anyway. I would still say it's probably one of the best, as I said before, probably one of the best homes I've built. Whoa! Oh. Right. And of course I've got a cobble in my inventory. And more of that. Okay, so let's wait for the last 5. Put out the last 2 birch trees. Gives me a little bit more room in the inventory. There we go. Now the oak tree I took out, I will replace eventually, just not right at this very second. I've got a few more things in mind where it comes to birch at the moment. Generally speaking, I mostly use oak for sticks and things like that. Anyway, there we go. It honestly, to me at least, it honestly makes a lot more. It adds something to, you know, it seems to add something to it almost. I find it very difficult to explain, but I know what I know what I mean. 8 of those. Unfortunately, now I need some slabs. Actually, I may even do some of those. No, hang on, I'll do some. Right. Let's see. Well, that's nice for you. Okay, let's see. So what was I doing? Right. There. That. Yep, does work how I thought it would. And there. Okay. Please, can you keep that out of chat? Don't worry about it. You apologise, that's all that matters. I just have to be very careful with how YouTube works at the moment. Oh, that's better. That's a lot cleaner. Much better. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's much better. Can I move that up? Yeah, I can. There we go. Yeah, that's a lot better. Hey. That's worked out well. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One more. That's a lot clearer. Right, what did I pick up? Sounds just like wall I picked. Yeah. So okay, that's that clear. Right. So that's the stairs sorted over there. The Neverwart farm sorted here. And where is that shovel? Where is it? And I put the and of course I put the shovel away, because of course I did. 4 on the oak logs. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, and excuse me, 4. Right, okay. And down there like that. And now that's probably already going to seem a little silly, maybe, but I do want that staircase to be yeah, a little bit more prominent, so I'm building up the sides of it. We'll need to cut down another oak tree. Damn it. Bye, Wolfit. Bye. Yeah, I know. Crazy. I tell you, those wolves get crazy. Now, as I said a few times before, I'm not touching this oak tree. Alright. And I think that's one in there. Oh, look. Ow. Oh, I know where I can go to get some oak. I'll try not to touch my trees as much as possible. I've just realised I've done a full circle. Oh dear. Oh dear, oh dear. Anyway. If I got any more cobble, I do. Good. I look at it this way, it's saving me cutting down a few more trees. Thank you. I will probably eventually pull these buildings down, although currently I do have a few spare beds I could put up, so let me know in the comments what you think I should do. Should I pull this village down, or should I bring those 3 beds over and see if we can get it to thrive again. Honestly, seriously. Oh, that was handy. Alright, let's get rid of you there with that. There we go. Any more on the wood front? Which is there? 28, that should be okay. Right. Oh, my friend, you really shouldn't have brought me that shell. Well, you should have brought me that shell. Thank you. Always nice when they give you gifts, I tell you. The only thing I need now is the heart of the sea. Which then means we can make a conduit. Alright. That'd be strip bark, that one. That'd be strip logs, so... 1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. It's just a shame well, I do have the iron, but I don't really want to build the lanterns yet. Although I can imagine the lanterns on these 2 corners looking, you know, incredible. Actually, it's more or less. I think that's more or less what they were designed for, or with that idea in mind. Actually, let's have a look at something, because I want to see if that can go back 1 strip. Because if that can go back 1 strip, that'll almost be perfectly in line with the... Where's the shovel gone? Yeah, if that literally can go back in 1 almost perfect strip, I'd be able to do that all the way along, and that will... Yeah, that will make it look a lot nicer. Unfortunately, that's how this is how my mind tends to work when it comes to these. I start building something. Well, maybe this, you know, maybe that, and we go right to. Damn! Now I've got to do blah, you know. So, one of you. Anything else I don't need? Don't really need that on me. Don't need those on me. Huh, would you look at that? Did not realise I had 2 stacks of snowballs. Blimey. Right. But by pushing that strip back, I can then do something with the path as well. The path again, I think the path I'll work on off stream, but giving you guys the rough idea of what the plan is. You know, it's literally taking this one layer off, this one layer of blocks off. Hopefully it's not going to expose anything inside. It shouldn't do. But, you know. the main thing I'm now got to be concerned with is yeah, that's fine. That's totally fine. Which means I need to put the torches there, there, and there. The logs will then go back one. I don't know. That might actually work in my favour. That actually could work in my favour. Make it almost look like it's been indented. He has another Nautilus shell. Basically, the other idea I had, even where it came to rounding this off, well, it wasn't to round it off, it was to square it off, but still. But was to square it off with, again, with either I hate it when my mind goes blank. With either spruce logs on the corners to say, you know, this is still in the snowy biome, which it is. I mean, the piles of snow kind of gives that away. But also, yeah. I've got space this way. Oh, I do apologise, got your nose. So we go back here like that, which then means there. Here. So we go boom, 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 boom. There we go. So we've indented the stairs. I may knock the path down to just one strip. I don't know. That's something else I'll think about and yeah, and then work on. I wonder, because you can have another set of stairs right there, so I wonder. One, two, three, four. That's not right, is it? No, it's not. Let's take that bottom one back. And put in... No, I don't want to put stone in then, no. Way around it. There we go. That's better. Yeah, one more on and then just square the top off. It'll also add a little bit of continuity to it. You know, by adding something as simple as adding almost that oak framing It's sort of like saying, you know, this is where my home is. You know. I am not gonna frame it. I'm literally leaving the logs as is at the moment. It adds, at the moment I think it adds a little character to it. If I do anything to that part, that'll probably be the layer behind where anything gets changed. Which honestly will make things look a lot better. See, another idea I had was upside down stairs if I was going to go with the lanterns, which honestly, now I'm sitting here thinking about it, now I've spoken about it, I still may actually go that route with the lanterns. Because how the lanterns seem to actually work from how it looks. It looks like it's a 360 light block, not a light block hanging in a certain direction. So yeah. Slight stutter when I start putting those in. Just adds a little definition to the lower wall. It seems to be the one thing that, obviously with the wall being primarily dirt at the moment at least, it's the one thing that seems to be lacking, but in doing that you're changing up what's down there. Well, I know I'm putting backwards and forwards a lot and doing small, you know, small things and what have you, but a lot of the time it's easier to do smaller tasks while streaming, or at least while thinking while streaming, than it is trying to build big massive projects. I am going to start pushing towards slightly bigger projects. And yes, I realise I then cut myself off. Yeah, I will be moving towards slightly bigger projects eventually. You know, the main one being what's under the home. You know, I think our stuff for the nether's almost there. I went back in and oh god. Yeah, I went back in and built a bridge across and a few other things, which honestly I was thinking of showing as opposed to what we ended up doing, but we ended up getting more done with what I ended up showing you guys, so there we go. Gravel, hate it. Ugh. It is though. It's slowly getting there. I'm actually getting The more I'm playing, the more impressed I'm getting with my build of this. But I'd also like to touch on what got brought up in chat. No, actually, I wouldn't. I'll leave that as is. Hello. There we go. Where was I? Ah, this way. Let's see now, shall we? Huh. Yeah, that's better. And yeah. No, I won't do. Goodbye. Oh well. That always makes me laugh, you know, you have somebody come in like that, say hello, and then more or less immediately leave. It's sort of like... what more do you say than hello? You know... Oh, I don't know. Some people are very funny, that's what I say. There we go. That's a lot better. That I needed the wood. Is there many more? Is there many more? Ooh. And don't like that wood. I don't like it being. Don't like that wood being stripped. I think I'm the guilty party who stripped that wood. Oh, that'll be fun taking down. Because, if I remember correctly, that's terracotta. Not terracotta, that's I got space. Right. No, I was right. It is terracotta. I'm hoping there's actually a mesa around somewhere because... I'm sorry, Badlands around, because that stuff is incredibly nice to build with. And yes, that would mean an almost complete remodel of the home, but I would use that where a lot of the wood is. I mean, apart from the full log, you know, beams and what have you. Can you imagine that clean, crisp on there as opposed to the planks? Honestly, it's nice to see more and more building materials in the game. Honestly, it is. Right, what was I up to? Didn't finish that off either, did I? Unfortunately, my biggest downfall, I'll start something and I'll immediately get sidetracked. Yeah, because I picked the wood up to do that, which I've already done. What which means not doing it there. Right, let's have a look. How about ooh, first never what marked. As I'm pretty sure you're aware, you can make Neverwart blocks. You know, red Neverwart blocks. I will probably at some... Seriously? I will probably at some point look into doing that. I mean, especially for... I don't know. It would certainly make certain areas pop out a fair bit. You know, like, for argument's sake, actually in the Nether room, it would really, and I can't stress this enough, it really would make that room pop. What's that side look like anyway? That's one of those. Can I? Ooh, do I can? Right. Yeah, unfortunately I'm having one of my ideas again. Right, let's birch. Let's save only space because do I need to put that anywhere? No, don't need to do some dirt because I want to replace that strip. And actually, the annoying thing is I need to go around here. Right. So let's get to there. And the next one across here. I'll replace that. That. The only idea I put that in was to break up the solid colour, but I'm doing that as it is with the oak logs, and as I said, I do like both my oak and my birch, so that ooh, damn it, I'm not shy. Hang on. Am I? Yeah, I am. Anywhere I'm using like one. I don't think there is there? Yeah, there is. Right, let's put these away, because I don't really. Right, well, let's put that away. Probably will not be able to get hold of that now. No, okay. Those away. Yeah, this is a little annoying, actually. Because that I need. And of course. Oh, well, this is the right word, eh? How the hell am I? Oh. Yeah, I didn't think of that one when I put that in. Really? Okay. Oh, got it now. One last piece to go in. And boom! There we go. Look at that. How much glass are we looking at? Let's go to the other side. See, there is only one little problem if I decide to do what I then, well, thought looked good. Hang on, that's... And that is the... There we are, look at that. That's even better. Right, how can I do both bits? No. Regrettably, no. There we go. That's... It's getting there. Honestly, that is now getting there. It's a new piece on the build, which, you know, is always interesting. Right, as I said down here, that needs to come back to. That's one. So I can then put the yeah, see, the more I hear that, the less comforting that sound is. Yeah, I'm not being comforted by that sound, I have to be honest. No, where is it? Granite, well, that would certainly make it pop. Now, come on. So you're not doing the normal. Okay, fair enough. Right. Now I know you think the 64 may be a little much, and actually you're right, it is a little much, but when you do things like that, for a little, there we go. Come here, you. Right. And there's that one. Right. Okay then. So we go across here. 1, 2. 1, 2, 3. This last bit's going to be a pain, isn't it? Yep. And I just remember you should be aiming at the bottom of the block. There we go. There we go. I thought I said something. That's always nice. Initially, what I wanted to do here, though, have I got any? I do. Because the one thing I don't like doing is jumping across that water. I do not like doing that. I honestly don't. I'm going to see if I've got any slabs left. I don't want to make any slabs if I can, you know, if I can help it. And I mean, by slabs, I mean wood slabs. Aha. I do. Ooh, and I have some spruce logs. That gives me an idea for an upcoming build. Quite like these did, actually. There we go. Actually, that means I can then go. Now I have to be really careful. Look at that. There we go. Look at that. Right. Get that. Get in there. Right. Let's get up here. Right. I'm actually going to call it here, guys. I hope you guys have enjoyed the stream. Next time we may actually pull that village down. It'll either be pulling. We do need to pull that thing down, which I may do over this week. I will also look at making a larger carrot farm, and the same with a potato farm. The areas where the potato farm or carrot farm is currently, I will either repurpose it. Actually, that's not a bad idea. Yeah, I'll repurpose that room currently. It's where it's annoying, but yeah. I'll have a think about what we're doing next week, and yeah, we can take it from there. Now, before I do sign off on this, yeah, I did want to yeah, I did want to say that the support I've been getting has been really, really good. It honestly has been really good. I'm enjoying it more. I'm enjoying the game more, or the games that I'm streaming more, because I know you guys are watching. It's pushing me to put out very constant content, which honestly I thought I was going to struggle to do. but it's also helped me to improve my stream quality. Yeah, as it was noticed, I was a lot more confident. This is helping my confidence a heck of a lot. It really is. At least where it comes to my streaming and how I am on the mic, it is helping my confidence no end. And I honestly can't thank you guys enough for that. Now, my next main idea, I suppose, is, as I said, apart from those 2 farms, which will be under here somewhere, I'll probably look at where the other wall of that tunnel is, and probably knock that through, and you know, take it from there. Do that. Put the potato farm in there, and yeah, or do one big farm in there and do potatoes and carrots. I don't know, I haven't decided yet. After that, I may finally dress up the wheat farm, because it's been just dirt and cobble for too long. What I may end up doing, well, it'll stay like that until I actually find other blocks to build with. And the dirt honestly doesn't hurt, but it is starting to actually bug me a little. Yeah. So things to look forward to next stream. I'm hoping to have this path done for then. I'm also hoping to have pulled down the failed mob spawner by then. I will have a look at a few designs online to see what ones I can make work, which honestly, yeah, I honestly don't like my odds. I will, however, also look at probably expanding our mine, you know, getting us some more diamonds and what have you. Hopefully getting us some more emeralds in so we can trade, because what the trader had in the red sandstone would actually have been quite nice, would have made some of this place pop. So with that, we have 2 choices. We can either trade for it, or ultimately, you know, find where it's growing. Well, not growing, find where it is. It's sandstone, it doesn't grow. I know. I didn't catch myself before I started saying that one. From where as I said, from where the sandstone is, you know, hopefully, I believe that's Mesa as well, or Badlands, or you know, whatever they want to call it this week. I believe that's where it is. In which case, if I don't have any, if I don't have a Badlands, there's not a lot I can really do, which kind of annoys me. I'm just loading up on the rotten flesh so I can take it to that one that cleric, and after I've done that, that will be the end of the episode. So if I load up on that, yeah, that's better. I like that. That's turned out well. Yeah, I do like that. And we can cheat here and go up the side. Boom. And take you back. Right. And what are you? You are. You're cobblestone. Yeah. Oh, look, so are you. And so are you. Right. Let's get this last bit over and done. Well, get this last bit done. It'll only be 1 emerald, but 1 emerald's better than nothing. I wish I could do something to bring that those prices down, but at the moment, because I don't have a reliable source of gold either, that doesn't help. And yeah, this is what I threw up between our last 2 streams. It does work as a oh, I didn't put a roof on. But it does work as a almost like a barracks almost. And there's the cleric. Stand still, cleric. Right. But the thing is, I don't want redstone. I do not want redstone. Well, I didn't want redstone, so heck you too. Right, you don't do nothing. There's a lot of these guys that still don't do anything, and I don't know what I can do to get them to work, because as you can imagine, it gets a little annoying. You walk into a town and his stuff still hasn't refreshed. Really? No, I'm not buying flint off you. It's more than a little annoying. Right. Let's see, where's the... Yeah, because it's over the water. That makes sense. Let's try and find where the farmers are. There's one. What are you? Your carrots. Which is why I'm looking at doing a carrot farm. And the other one should be down here as well. Where are you? Come here. Isn't that a pain? You look around everywhere for... Ah, there he is. Or is that the same one? Same one. Where the... Ah, that... No. Right. So let's try and find where the other farmer is. Ooh. No, I know. And and see, he used potatoes. So that's the reason for those two farms. Right, anyway guys, this will be where I unfortunately have to sign off. I know not as much was done this time as has been done previously, but the nether wart farm is up, a new flight of stairs has been put in, I revamped some of the stairs, I've put the retaining wall across, so we're slowly getting there. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Once again, thank you for the comments, for the likes and for the subscribes. It's really helped. It's really helped my confidence, and please share, you know, with your friends, with your family. It'll greatly help both my self-confidence and also help the channel grow. So after all that, I hope you all have a good day, and I will catch you all right about the same time tomorrow. Thank you very much, and